Man, oh man, oh man. Since last we were together, Elon Musk's ultimatum to his Twitter employees, demanding that they subscribe to his new vision of Twitter 2.0, where employees would need to be extremely hardcore, meaning working long hours at high levels of intensity, or they could not agree and receive a generous 3-month severance don't let the door hit you on the way out package. Naturally, this wasn't taken well, as hundreds, perhaps as high as 12 to 1,500 employees, appeared to have resigned after refusing to sign on to new Twitter. And if that wasn't enough, banned accounts on Twitter began to come back online, causing ever more drama. That, my friends, is the subject of today's video. From the topical umbrella, I am Adrian from the TrialSite News YouTube channel. This is my show, The Place, where we cover everything. So, another day, another flurry of figurative hair pulling and premature celebration from the Elon Musk hater camp, meaning the media, celebrities, and those who hate the idea of regular folks being able to exercise freedom of speech on a social network platform. So to make sense of this, let's start from the top. First, we had the wave of resignations. Twitter employees who didn't like the idea of working hard or supporting the new vision for Twitter flooded internal Slack channels with salute emojis as Musk's stay or go deadline passed. According to an article on The Verge, they said that hundreds of employees quickly started posting farewell messages and salute emojis in Twitter Slack, announcing that they had said no to Musk's ultimatum. As one departing employee said, "I'm not pressing the button. My watch ends with Twitter 1.0. I do not wish to be part of Twitter 2.0. It feels like all the people who made this place incredible are leaving, and it will be extremely hard for Twitter to recover from here, no matter how hardcore the people who remain try to be." However, to this, in response, Musk simply tweeted, "The best people are staying, so I am not super worried." To add on to this, according to reports, employees who do stay on with Twitter and prove themselves to be exceptional will receive stock options with the company, just like they do at SpaceX, one of the other companies that Musk owns. Meanwhile, waves of outrage over Elon Musk's action by the blue check mark brigade and former Twitter employees was palpable. In fact, some of the more childish former employees of Twitter even projected insults onto the Twitter headquarters building. Why? Don't know. Anyway, the projection displayed a long list of names to describe the Twitter CEO, including bankruptcy baby, mediocre man-child, supreme parasite, pressurized privilege, and worthless billionaire, among others. Not to stop there, other angry former employees attempted to own the chief twit of Twitter by reviving the meme Space Karen, which was originally used to try and shame the billionaire for stirring distrust in COVID testing on the Twitter platform back in 2020. But you know, all of this petulant crying and outrage over being asked to actually go into the office and work hard for your company, as well as to sign on to a vision of where your employer is wanting to take the company, seems ridiculous to pretty much everyone on the planet who isn't working in the tech industry. It seems absurd to see these childish employees frothing at the mouth for having to do their jobs without being pampered and coddled like children. Oh no! You have to actually work and support your company? How terrible! To aptly put this, an opinion piece by a man named Charles Stallworth, who happens to be a Union Railroad worker, wrote about this matter, and he said this. He said that we have to get dressed and drive to work and pay exorbitant gas prices to do so. We have to sit in traffic in the morning or take crime-addled public transportation. We don't have the luxury of sitting at home in pajama bottoms. And he goes on to say that he doesn't understand their complaints at all. Now, while all of this is taking place and you had the wailing and gnashing of teeth from former employees and from those in the media, rumors were quickly started, perhaps with an intention of causing a panic amongst the regular users of Twitter, that the end of the platform was nigh. You had hysterical reports like those from Reuters where they quoted an unnamed source as saying that they, quote, estimated that the public version of Twitter was at risk of breaking during the night, and said that if it does break, there was no one left to fix things in many areas. This, of course, naturally caused a firestorm of drama on the platform. As Newsweek reported, Twitter has been flooded with tweets from users bidding farewell to the popular microblogging platform in hilarious style. The tweets come amid growing uncertainty over the future of the social media giant following Elon Musk's takeover of the company. And there was widespread derision with hashtags like #RestInPeaceTwitter trending as users speculated over whether the social media platform would be able to stay functional following the reported mass departures. Now, while all of this was transpiring, Elon Musk was making moves on three major fronts. First, Musk took swift steps to protect his assets. As Mediaite reported, Twitter employees were locked out as Elon Musk feared sabotage. According to the article by Mediaite, Twitter headquarters and other offices were off limits to employees as many resisted Elon Musk's ultimatum that they go hardcore for the platform or quit their jobs, and the billionaire now fears some might sabotage the platform. Zoe Schiffer of Platformer, for example, reported that Twitter just alerted employees that effective immediately, all office buildings are temporarily closed and badge access is suspended. We're hearing this is because Elon Musk and his team are terrified employees are going to sabotage the company. Also, they're still trying to figure out which Twitter workers they need to cut access for. So that's front number one. Then you have front number two, and this was to ease off his return to office mandates that he had issued a week prior. Now telling his remaining employees that they would be allowed to work remotely if their managers asserted that they are making an excellent contribution. However, Elon Musk hedged his bets here and warned Twitter managers that they will be fired if they back employees who are not excellent. Cover for bad or average employees, and your head is on the chopping block as well. You, the manager, will be held responsible for the actions of the employees who are allowed the privilege of working from home. This, of course, was a smart move to wait until after the culling of employees who really didn't have the company's back was finished. And finally, let's move on to the all-important third front that Musk is engaging in. Now, he went to work on generating massive waves of fresh interest in the platform by leveraging the media, politicians, and celebrities to spread the message of his very next move, beginning the steps of restoring banned accounts back to the Twitter platform. Accounts like Babylon Bee suddenly came back online and tweeted out, "We're back, let that sink in," referring, of course, to Elon Musk, who brought a sync with him to the Twitter headquarters when he officially took over the company. As CNN Business reported on the matter, Elon Musk on Friday said Twitter plans to restore several controversial accounts that had previously been banned or suspended, but added that the company has not yet made a decision about the account of former President Donald Trump. Musk said that controversial Canadian podcaster Jordan Peterson and the right-leaning satire website Babylon Bee, which had both previously been banned from the platform, would have their accounts restored. And he added that comedian Kathy Griffin, who was also suspended from the platform earlier this month for impersonating Musk, would have her account restored as well. Now, interestingly, Elon Musk put up a poll last night asking users whether or not he should reinstate former President Donald Trump to the platform. Naturally, there was outrage on both sides of the aisle. Those who hate Orange Man bad were frothing at the mouth about this. As one user tweeted, "Elon Musk takes over Twitter and brings Donald Trump back. I will be leaving this country. I got my passport last week when I heard he might buy Twitter. Instead, I'll be moving to a civilized country, the gorgeous Canada. So long, America, you've just lost a citizen. Bye." And then on the other side of the aisle, those who supported bringing back the former president voiced concern that this was even a poll to begin with. As one Twitter user put it, "I voted yes. I am speechless that this is a poll, asking us if our former president and commander-in-chief, who we love and respect, should be allowed access to this platform. It makes me sick. I cannot accept this is where we are as a nation. We have sacrificed so much for freedom." Now let's take a step back here for a moment. I'm once again going to have a very different take on what is happening here. I'm going to put myself once again out on a limb. I don't believe that there is a question over whether Trump will actually be reinstated or not. I believe it is a foregone conclusion by Elon Musk. It doesn't even matter if Trump uses the platform or not. His restoration would be a foregone conclusion, and I'll explain why I think so. This goes back to my theory of calculated chaos. Elon Musk has generated billions and billions of impressions from the media, celebrities, and politicians since his takeover occurred, which in turn has generated millions of new users to sign up for Twitter. So, understanding the growth that he's generated so far, let's take a look at Donald Trump. If you know that you're going to restore him to the platform, why not leverage this fact by generating controversy while doing so? By creating a poll last night about whether or not to reinstate Donald Trump, he has effectively forced the hand of the media to post endless stories on the subject. He has generated overwhelming curiosity for the platform. In fact, at the time of filming of this episode, those participating in the poll itself had already exceeded 11 million voters. By using the drama of bringing back banned accounts while still holding some back, Elon Musk is essentially keeping his powder dry. He is keeping the intensity of interest levels at peak highs, which continues to cause the Twitter platform to keep growing in leaps and bounds. Which falls right into his plans to once again restore his Twitter blue checkmark coming this November 29th. Not to mention, it opens the door for making his platform all the more enticing to advertisers down the road. It's genius. And there's something else I should also add here. People's heads have been exploding over the mass exodus of employees. And they might be forgetting something here. At the time Elon Musk took over the company, it was losing $4 million a day. Musk was determined to shed massive amounts of company expenses. I want to remind you of something. Back in October, there had been reports that Elon Musk was intending to fire 75% of Twitter employees once he took over. There was a lot of drama about it, remember? At the time, the story was walked back. Said, oh, no, we're not really going to fire 75%, according to sources. However, it seems to me that this was likely his goal all along. Having a team of dedicated employees who are all in on the company's vision, while at the same time removing those who want to sabotage the efforts within, would always have been a top priority for the billionaire. By drawing out the culling of employees in waves, Elon Musk keeps Twitter in the news. And it helps expose those who might have stayed on while attempting to sabotage the company from within. The hundreds of employees who quit simply outed themselves as the parasites of Twitter. Hate him or love him, if you take a rational look at his actions and the reactions of former employees of this latest wave, it seems clear that he was right in taking this action. And then you couple this with the memes and the drama that he purposely continues to generate. For example, let's take an Ocasio-Cortez post where she is supporting the Twitter employees that were getting fired, where she said, "Shout out to all the workers at Twitter. You all build a vital place for connection and deserve so much better. Millions of people appreciate the space you built and the hard work that went into it. Thank you." To which Elon Musk simply replies, "You're welcome." This kind of chaos that Elon Musk is generating, coupled with actions like the Trump Twitter poll, create an endless frenzy of interest and outrage. It is the perfect confection to drive Twitter traffic to ever greater heights. The question, of course, now is, can he pull this all off? Can he capitalize on the millions of new users that he has generated and the billions upon billions of website impressions that were created by all of this drama? Time, of course, will tell. But if I was a betting man, I would not bet against the chief twit of Twitter. Not at this juncture, anyway. And that, my friends, will bring our episode to a close once more. As always, thank you so much for joining me on the program today. From the Topical Umbrella, I am Adrian, and I will see you all next time.